Hello everyone, my name is Djamila and I am an illustrator. I also have a Patreon account where I share Photoshop files and other things with people who support my art. And if you want to become one of them, just click the link in the description below. So today, I'm sorry if my voice sounds a little bit weird. I have a cold, or I'm still getting over a cold, so it might be kind of scratchy, but I guess it should be fine. In this video, I wanted to talk about my sketching process, or more precisely, my ideation process. How I go from having a rough idea or a name for an image, as I do with these tarot cards, to really having a clear concept in mind of what I want to draw. I'm not an expert on the tarot. I always knew a little bit about it, like vaguely what cards there are in the major arcana and so on, but now that I'm drawing them, I'm getting into them deeper for the first time, I guess. About the drawing, again, it's set up, and I've added a few cuts here and there so that it wouldn't be too long. When I think about coming up with a concept, I start with words, not images. That's just what I prefer, and that's how it works for me. For this one, the Six of Wands, the words were acclaim, triumph, and pride. And I wanted to find an image that would reflect that. I like drawing characters. I have one in each and every image that I draw. It's just natural for me to start my process thinking, okay, how can I accommodate a character in this concept? What could they be doing? In what way could the pose reflect the meaning of the card? Sometimes I don't have a clue where I'm going to start. I don't know anything. Then I usually just go to Google image search and type in what I want to see, like for example, success or something. Then a bunch of stock images pop up with people in poses like throwing their arms up in the air, and I'm like, okay, that's not really what I want, but maybe we can go from there. Or sometimes I hear this thing and I have a very clear idea and I have an image that I have in mind. So, for example, for this one, since it's about pride and triumph and success, I wanted to have the character in a pose that reflects that. So, I wanted them to be confident, happy with themselves, but not cocky, not like, yeah, I'm better than you, just being happy about their success, I guess. So in the video you can see I tried a pose first. That didn't really work. I got rid of that later on. I took a photo of myself when I had all those different words down that I wanted to accommodate. I went ahead and I took photo reference to get the pose down. And it looked alright in the photograph, but it didn't really look great in the drawing. The arm looked kind of stumpy and weird, so halfway through I was like, ah, no, it's not working. I need to get rid of that. And the other pose I liked much better. So okay, back to how I start coming up with concepts. I'm sorry if I'm jumping around a bit. Yeah, so if I have those words, I go to Pinterest. I have a huge Pinterest account where I save everything under different categories like costumes and faces and lighting and mood and all this. And for me, very, very often it starts with mood and lighting actually. So for this one, first I had like fireworks in mind in the background. I wanted to add like fireworks. So like, yay, cheering, woo, you've done it. But as I tried that, I saw that it didn't really work for me. So I looked at pictures of clouds and other things, just bringing together images that I thought would be fitting in this context. Like I settled on clouds with a very golden light because I kind of feel like this could be the character's golden hour or something. I had images of the flowers that I wanted. I had found out that they're a symbol of success, so I collected images of them. And also an image for the kind of dress that I wanted or something similar, a little bit elegant, decadent maybe. It was hard to strike a balance between confidence and arrogance, I guess. That was the challenge in this one with a pose. It should reflect a little bit of both, but not too much. For me, it's very important to see the concept. I know a lot of people like doing thumbnails to help visualize everything they want to accomplish, but I need a little bit more guidance, I think. So I have all those little helpers, all those images that give me information about the poses, the face, the mood, the lighting, the environment, and that's kind of the thumbnail stage for me. I do those in my head. Like I've been going through at least 4 or 5 different iterations of this concept until I settled on this one, but I didn't draw it out, I just did it in my head and I puzzled it together with all the different images that I had. So I've hidden some other little symbols in there. For example, she is wearing a dress with peacock feathers on it, which is a symbol of pride. And also she has this tattoo around her arm. I thought this could be kind of a modern version of this crown that you sometimes see, like in ancient Rome or something. It always reminds me of victory. So I added that. And the flowers in the foreground, I don't know how to pronounce their name. I just read it. It was like statis, I don't know, but they're also apparently a symbol for success, so I added them as the ones in this image. I didn't really talk too much about the drawing itself, like how I approach it. I did that in an earlier video, and if you want to learn more about how I sketch in Photoshop, just watch my Sailor Mercury drawing video that I have on this channel. Other than that, I hope this was interesting to you. And thank you guys for watching. Bye!